Almost, I want to give all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh Bashim Shah Bashim Dash, and double honors to the apostles of the great millstone that taught me what I know today, and as well as giving you brothers your deserved salutations worldwide for furthering his ministry, and shalom to the Yakim Wagwaf Yam as well that support, but most importantly take heed. And it's your brother Laban once again, coming at you with another video in regards to once again the topic of your freedom of speech being taken away. And Ireland, you have two places around the world. You have Canada, and as well as you have Ireland, that are looking to pass laws to make it illegal to read, as this article says, right, to read non-mainstream news sources. So if you're reading if you're reading news sources that is against mainstream media, you can basically face prosecution and see yourself in the cell. All right. So this is where it's going now. This is where it's going, because what's going on is that on the side of these devils, they're losing the war on information. All right. So now let's get into this, man. This is Ireland passes law making it illegal to read non-mainstream news sources. Let's go and read this right here, because I want to get to the point what Keith Woods was bringing out on Twitter. So this reads, Ireland is about to pass one of the most radical hate speech bills yet. Merely possessing hateful material on your devices enough to face prison time. Not only that, but the burden of proof. Is shifted to the accused, who is expected to prove they didn't intend to use the material to spread hate. This clause is so radical that even the Trotskyist, I don't know what that is, people before profit oppose it as a flagrant violation of civil liberties. Dark times. So this is what it's saying, right? Offenses of preparing or possessing material likely to incite violence or hatred against persons on account of their protected characteristics, with a view to the material being communicated to the public or a section of the public, whether by himself or herself or another person. So, that can also include people that the mainstream media is promoting, which we know that the mainstream media promotes the colorful alphabet people, pretty much. They're the ones that's getting the promotion for a particular reason. And we know the reason for that is to what? Maintain humanity under 500 million. I don't need to specify on that. Otherwise, I'm going to get my stuff shut down. So I'm not going to do that. But you should know what I'm talking about when I say that. All right. So the thing of it is, as it stands right now, the reason why they're stooping so low to make it illegal for you to pass information that doesn't go along with them, because what you have is information that people are coming across, and they're reading it, and they're taking more of a liking to the truth rather than what they're spewing out. So what's going on is just to simply put it, the war on information, they're losing on that side of things. Like when you talk about mainstream media outlets, a lot of people are not following along. Like they're losing a lot of money. They're losing a lot of eyes on their content. People are not watching their content like they used to anymore. People are rather going for alternative news media for their news instead. So in this case, what you have is the right information is coming up against the wrong information that they're spewing out. And that's a problem. So I have to read the book of, Psalms 37 and verse 14. We're going to get to the scriptures now. So this reads, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Which the total truth is of the world is us, the brothers of great millstone that spew the knowledge and the understanding of the Most High himself. So if you have people spewing truths here and there, and society has a problem with that, then just imagine about when it comes to us. So eventually, this is why we always say, and we read scriptures like the book of Matthew 5, and that we know and understand that eventually some of us may have to face persecution because of what we stand for. Some of us may have to die for this thing because of what we stand for. And the way the world is going, people are going to have to make a choice whether they're going to stand for their government or whether they're going to stand for the Most High. So if you want to keep everything, if you want to keep everything that you have, which is what the elites are going to say, they're going to convey this to you. If you want to keep your life as it is, you got to stand by their side and do what they want you to do. Or if you don't, then you're going to lose everything. Okay? And this is the time that we're coming into. Everyone is going to have to make a decision whether they're going to stand for righteousness or they're going to be weak to stand for the devil that has not their interests at heart. Okay? So, I mean, like, I kind of went somewhere off with that, but I'm just saying, the time is going to come in this case, getting back to the topic, is that freedom of speech is going to be out. You speaking the words of righteousness is going to be out. These levels are running out of time, and it's going to come a time. It could be a year from now, could be a year and a half from now, where they're going to start moving with urgency to consolidate their wants. And what is it that they want? They want to bring down the population, and as well as they want to have the absolute power over people's lives, full control over your life. These are the things that they really want. Hence is why they call it the Great Reset, the New World Order system. That's what it's all about to them. It's all about mitigating the population and also mitigating your freedoms so that they can control every aspect of your life, so that they can be the gods. And it's going to get down to the point, and the determination is going to be seen whether you are going to stand for the Lord, and it's going to the determination is going to be whether you're going to stand for the Most High or you're going to stand for these men. That's where it's going. All right. So now let me read this again. Psalms 37 and verse 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and the needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. So now let's get into the scripture. And that is going to be the deal for these devils. They're going to look to They're going to look to persecute the poor. In other words, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be put into concentration camps. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be dealt with in the way that these elites are going to deal with you, so that they can get their point across and you can walk their walk. And as well as to slay such as be of upright conversation. That includes the men of the Yahweh Baal Shem Shai. All right? Because we're the only ones that's bringing up the upright conversation. We're the only ones that's spewing out the true information. So we're going to be dealt with too, according to them. But we're going to hold on to what we believe in, even unto death, as it is also written that we shall fight for the truth even unto death, and the Lord shall fight for us. So let's go and read this now. Proverbs 29 and verse 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is the abomination to the wicked. Exactly. So anything that has an uprightness to it is against the wicked, because the wicked have their way and their agenda that they want to show. So if you have information that which is right, then guess what? That's wasting their time, because they don't got time to be worrying about, oh yeah, well this person said this and this person said that. They ain't got time for that. They want you to be consumed by their lies and their deception, so that eventually you can be brokenhearted and therefore they can control your life. Okay? That's what they want. They want a world setting to where they want you to be destroyed. And when you're destroyed enough, they can have control over you, and they can easily forward their one world system. This is what they want. And the time is going to come where they're going to force this shit down your throat. They're going to force what they want down your throat. All right? So those that are against them, which will be the just, which they see as an abomination, they're going to get rid of. And this is just the beginning when it comes to your freedom of speech. So if they can stop a man from speaking whatever they want to speak in their mind, then what else are they going to wind up doing? What else are they going to look to do? Okay, so now let me go back and read the scriptures now. So now let's read Amos 8, and we're going to read this. We're going to get to the point in this. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. So the time is going to come when the words of the Lord is not going to be easily accessible. As a matter of fact, you're not going to be able to witness or see the words of the Lord getting out anymore, because they're going to clamp down on the internet. They're going to censor the internet now. And it's going to be information that's going to be gotten out authorized by them. Information that's authorized, you can only but see. Information that's not authorized, you won't be able to see it. So that time is coming. Because the time is going to come, as well as that they won't have enough time to solidify their one world system. So they're going to move with urgency. So this is why you brothers and you sisters should be taking this word seriously and learning this truth, because the time is going to come where they're going to censor all of this stuff. Okay? And you don't want to be those that's going to want to seek wisdom when it's all said and done. You want to be those to seek wisdom right now, so that you can be wise in your latter end. Hear counsel. This is Proverbs 19 and 20. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mightest be wise in thy latter end. And that is what you want. At the latter end of the deal, you want to be found wise, as it is also written, that the wisdom and the knowledge of the Lord shall be the stability of your time and the strength of your salvation. As it says, the strength of your salvation. That's what this word is going to be. So you don't want to be in the latter end seeking for the instructions that were given unto you. Okay? Because there's only one counsel and there's only one instruction. And that is the words of the Lord, which is the most important information you can get on the face of the earth.